It's the spookiest night of the year. It's Halloween Havoc. The target on the champion's back gets bigger and bigger. Breakker, Dragunov, McDonough, the biggest prize in NXT.